The state of the economy today is deeply worrying. The last quarter's GDP growth rate of 5% signals that we are in the midst of a prolonged slowdown. India has the potential to grow at a much faster rate, but all-round mismanagement by the Modi government has resulted in this slowdown. It is particularly distressing that the manufacturing sector's growth is tottering at 0.6%. This makes it very clear that our economy has not yet recovered from the man-made blunders of demonetization and a hastily implemented GST. There will similarly be large-scale job losses in the informal sector, hurting our most vulnerable workers. Rural India is in terrible shape. Our farmers are not receiving adequate prices and rural incomes have declined. The low inflation rate that the Modi government likes to showcase comes at the cost of our farmers and their income by inflicting misery on over 50% of India's population. The resilience of the Reserve Bank will be tested after its record transfer of rupees 1.76 lakh crores to the government, which claims that it does not have a plan on what it will do with this windfall. India cannot afford to continue down this path. Therefore, I urge the government to put aside vendetta politics and reach out to all sane voices and thinking mind to steer our economy out of this man-made crisis.
First thing first, I've had the automobile industry also come and meet us during that week-long consultation that I held with different sectors. As a result of the consultation that I held with the automobile, both the component manufacturers and also the automobile manufacturers, is a set of announcement that I've made in the first tranche of announcement that I came up with on August 23rd. And the measures were very clearly spelt out. And the inputs that I'm getting from the sector is that it can have a positive impact. So that is one thing. Over and above that, as and when I go, like today particularly, I'm meeting with the automobile sector in the afternoon, and some representatives were here already. As regards any suggestion or request coming on the GST rate cut business, it is not entirely in my hands. It has got to go to the GST Council, and the GST Council, where all the state finance ministers assemble, it is for them to take a call. I have suggested to them that I'll take it to the GST Council, but the final decision will be theirs. So that is one thing said. Second, from the central government side, we've already very clearly said that the depreciation rate, which is at the moment existing at 15%, this year we will increase it by another 15%, so the total will be 30% for depreciation. So that's also been already mentioned. Other than that, the BS4 to BS6 vehicle and the inventory which is getting piled up, we have very clearly said everything will benefit by the depreciation that we've announced, and there shall not be a confusion on the basis of Government of India looking at promoting EVs. We want all vehicles to have their due market share. It's not as if we are pushing one at the cost of the others. All this has been explained, but specifically on the GST, I'll wait for the council to take a call. Thank you. While I take your point that wherever there is a need for government to come up with facilitation and support, we are willing to hear those sectors and respond to them. Even as much as was collected till before the government came in 2014, till before the government has come back again in 2019, have all concentrated on the formal sector only. And that is something which I'm not stating today. Everyone who deals with data, with statistics knows that. So, India informal sector employment has not been appropriately or exhaustively documented. Or has Dr. Manmohan Singh saying instead of taking political vendetta, they should consult sane voices? Has he said that?
Yes, he
Has he said that? Political
Yes.
vendetta and consultation with the sane voices?
Yes.
I see. All
In
right.
his statement, yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'll take his statement on.
और आप हमसे जुड़े रहने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें YouTube पर, फॉलो करें Twitter पर और लाइक करें Facebook पर। और ज्यादा जानकारी के लिए न्यूज़ नशा की वेबसाइट पर जाएं। आपको टाइप करना होगा सिर्फ न्यूज़ नशा।